to have her prognostication come true. Jason McPhearson, Chris Austin. The battle continues. Kentucky versus Illinois. All right, I think Jason's been sitting for a little bit. He might get a little bit of warm-up. This is the OnCue Broadcast Network. Special live broadcast of the 2018 OnCue Tri-State 8-Ball Championship. You've got 4 players left, $3,000 on the line, something like that. Just making up numbers. This is pool excitement. Well, I just got fired up there, Bobby. I get fired up every once in a while. You've seen me in action, haven't you? You saw me in action when I was broadcasting that match between Allison and Chris Brown. Woo! That was an exciting one. All right. Brought to you by Premier Tax Solution. That's Eric Canary's tax service. O'Brien Sports Bar and Grill. You've seen a lot of O'Brien Sports Bar and Grill. Well, that's where we are. Been eating cheeseburgers, drinking bourbon, and playing pool. The action is here. O'Brien Sports Bar and Grill. Bud's Harley-Davidson. If you want to get out and ride, well, it's just about time. Go over to Bud's Harley-Davidson and talk to him. All right, for a good time, call 477-3052. That's the number of Custom Recreation and a place where you could go and get anything that you want for your billiards and game rooms. So you've got pool cues, you've got cases, you've got all kinds of stuff. Bob's Lounge, where the winners go and the liquor flows. I'll be there on a Free Pool Friday more times than not, drinking, eating, some of the best Strombolis in the world. And we're back.
Bud's Harley-Davidson. Expect the unexpected.
All right, this is what's on the line, plus a big stack of cash. It's the OnCue Billiards 8-Ball Tri-State Championship Trophy. Let's see a match between two great players. Two great players. Chris Austin, Jason McPhearson. Illinois versus Kentucky in a Tri-State Battle of the Ages. We've had great matches here all weekend long, Friday and Saturday night. The time is right. And it looks like they're coming back. Looks like they're flipping. Who's going to walk to the rack? All right. Jason McPhearson has the break. Rack your own in BCA 8-Ball. It doesn't get much better than this. Nobody knows. I don't need it. You need to take that to score table or somewhere. All right, Chris Austin versus Jason McPhearson. Woo! I love it. I'm going to tell you what. This is a fairly short race of 8-ball, alternating break. Any one of these players can break and run at any time. Anybody saying that they predict a 5-0 race is going to be, I think, sorely mistaken. That's my prognostication. Bobby Hardwick says Jason by 1 game, and he is a world-class handicapper of, I don't know, these two guys playing pool. All right, Randy Reed would like to see the brush of destiny come into play. All right, what do we got? I heard something go down. Maybe that was the band. I don't know. Maybe if I get rid of the big scoreboard, that would help a little bit. Maybe we can see something. Regis May says Carter Hughes. What? Nah, I'm doing good, all right. If I have another drink, then I'm going to just fall down and go curl up in a ball, cry myself to sleep in a fetal position, and wake up 3 days from now. Chad Carter's here, Regis. Well, he was here anyway. I don't know if he's still here. But yes, shout out to Carter Hughes out of Owensboro. I like that. Actually, Joe Lamacchia, that's the real statement. I'll bet you $500 that it's not 5-0, Jason. I think that is the safer bet. Yes, I would wake up in a ditch if I had one more drink. Actually, not been drinking too much. Try to keep my vocal cords lubricated enough to keep going, but not enough to find myself in a cemetery ditch as I'm wont to do. Yeah, by the way, it's a long walk to a cemetery from here, so I really don't want to get into that kind of deal. We'll have the entire pool community out there looking for me, and I'll tell you what, once you get in those cemetery ditches, man, it's hard to find me. Also, keep in mind, Regis, Jason has been sitting for quite a bit, so Chris Austin's been right up here playing. Time and time again, we find him in the finals, so whatever your criticism are of his game, you're talking about a guy who won the 9-ball tournament of this ilk, so you're not talking about a weak player here. Ray Benton asked, when is the next tournament? I have no idea. Actually, right now, I don't know when the next minute is. I'm just kind of holding on. Like the On Cue Billiards Facebook page, and you will see when it comes up. I kind of like making his opponent's ball here, but not sure what he's going to go for. I know there's a Banks tournament, 16-man Banks tournament coming up. I know there's we'll probably have one of the mid-session BCA tournaments that'll be posted. It really just kind of depends on what's going on. All right, he gets good shape on that. Does make his opponent's ball there. But he does not open up the pocket. Oh, my Lord, I just can't take it anymore. Ow! Ow! All right, he comes around on the, what? Comes around for that ball. Joined here by April Blummer. Like to ask everybody out there to share this, share a like. Not sure if you heard April, but we just had a guest announcer in the booth. 9-time world champion, Hall of Fame member. Nick Varner came to the booth to announce with Crazy Bob. He's got himself a little tough shot here. I mean, I hate to say it, but he might have to bank this. Maybe that, I don't know. Well, he can cut that ball to the side there. And he comes off of the side of the pocket, but he might get a little bit of favor. No, he didn't quite get there. Bringing Jason McPhearson back to the table. Oh, my. Now, that is going to be an unfortunate roll there. He's trying to get around it, but no, he doesn't get there. Oh, my gosh. Oh. Uh-oh. They're dropping like flies. Whew. All right, let's see if he can get this. Oh, he gets a hole there for the shot. Drains in center pocket, leaving him a gut check shot on the 6 ball. I suppose he's going to go for the same pocket. No, he banks it. What a shot. But then again, I guess he's going to leave himself a little bit tough. I'm not sure this 8-ball passes. Which leaves him another bank. But we just saw that he banks like J.P. Morgan, so I don't know. He's got his thinking cap off enough that I don't think it passes. Well, I guess it does pass, so I guess that's going to be a first blood drawn. Look at this shot, this bank of the 6 ball. The On-Q Broadcast Network instant replay. Jason McPhearson gets the first game. Oh, he banks it. What a shot. Banks the ball, 6 ball into the side pocket. What a shot. I suppose he's going to go for the same pocket. No, he banks it. What a shot. All right, Chris Austin gets the break. All right, Chris Austin breaks dry, leaving Jason McPhearson up to the table. There's a lot of traffic down here on the bottom end of the table. All right, what will Jason come up with next? All right, it's looking like the table's open enough to get this out. Drawback here, 8 ball. It's going to put him on the second game. All right, it looks like Reedus's prognostications are looking pretty good. Still a long way to go. Nice out by Jason McPhearson. 2-0, Jason McPhearson. Let's see the big scoreboard. Brought to you by O'Brien's, the On-Cue Billiards On-Cue Broadcast Network. This is the 2018 On-Cue Tri-State 8-Ball Championship. They're playing for a prize package worth $3,000. The On-Cue Billiards 8-Ball Championship Trophy. And they're playing for pride, folks. Jason McPhearson at the breaking table. Let's see if he can keep the train rolling. 2-0, Jason McPhearson up on Chris Austin. This is Crazy Bob broadcasting for the On-Cue Broadcast Network. Okay, he just skirts with danger there. And doesn't get the cue ball to scratch, so that's going to be a nice deal. Steve, I'm still hanging with you, but just barely. I'm going to sleep like a baby tonight. Like a baby who's never slept before in his life. That's exactly how I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm going to wake up in the middle of the night crying. Caleb Chester's got 3 smiley faces with tears coming out. They're smiling so hard. All right. Oh, that's going to be, oh, he didn't quite get the 9-ball to move as far as he'd like.
That's what I'm talking about. We're finally going to keep this show off full man style. I hope you guys enjoy everything that we're doing. We are Black and Creek. So we're going to keep this show off with a little bit of Jackie Johnson for you folks. I hope whoever wins that full tournament is very happy and satisfied with yourselves. How many cheap roll for a dead thing? I'm trying. I suck at pool. Y'all make some noise one time. Little Jackie Johnson for you.
All right. Here comes the band. Hi, Sean Matthews. How does the band sound to you guys, folks? Well, that's his second shot at trying to get behind that 1 ball. He did a little better that time. We've got a defensive battle on our hands. This is where Chris does actually come to the fore, but he's got some trouble over here. But Jason doesn't have a ball down here to help him with that trouble, so it's not a pretty rack for either one of them. We're joined in the broadcast booth by Trey Woodall.
What's happening, Crazy Bobby?
How you doing? How's your knee doing? Good. How's your face doing?
Her face is pretty sore still.
There you go.
Yeah, she had a like gum surgery and shit. They had to like take skin from the top of her mouth and like fucking wrap it all in down to here and shit. Nasty. But she's doing a little better today. Trying to drag her out of the house for a little bit.
Brutal. Monica Erica Kemp's asking who's left. You've seen Chris Austin and Jason McPhearson. The winner of this plays Ray Schultz, Razor Ray Schultz, followed up by the guy who holds the hot seat down, Mike France. It's an Owensboro lineup. Yep. All right, that opens up the rack. Let's see what he can do.
He's out.
Nope. He's my teammate on Tuesday. He's out.
Neither one of them.
Yeah.
This guy, I ain't seen him play in quite a while.
Yeah.
Well, they don't get world champ for nothing.
No. All right, he's got some thinking to do. I think 13 passes from over the passes the two.
I checked my camera today.
I think the 13 passes the 5. He's got a choice to make here. This is kind of a gut check shot here.
Let me get some blues one time. Woo. Let me get them again one more time. Woo. Third time's the charm. Let me get some Ric Flair woos again. Woo. That's what I'm talking about. We're so glad you guys decided to hang out with us tonight.
And he rattles it out, leaving Jason for the out.
We're gonna try to hold it back just a little bit, even though we don't know how to do that. Especially our new drummer body, he balls to the wall all the time. That's your new nickname, balls to the wall body. We're gonna try to hold it down in respect to the professional good players over there, for real. If you put money in it, you're professional. That counts. That's right. I don't put money on it because I can't win that.
All right, as long as he doesn't get into trouble and he gets the role he needs. All right, he keeps from scratching. Now he's going to leave himself basically spot shot kind of shot. A little tougher. Center pocket, just like he wrote it up. Chris Austin, 0. Jason McPhearson, 3. This is the On Cue 2019 Tri-State 8-Ball Championship. Let's see what Chris comes up with. It's his break. Oh. All right, I'm going to tell you right now, everybody out there in TV land, you can't count out a teammate of Crazy Bob. Back in the mix, Chris Austin. Center pocket, Chris Austin makes it a match. 3-2. He's back in the mix. Just had myself a big old shot of Jim Beam. Walk over here, warmed up. I feel good. How's Will Freeman doing? All right, scooch over here. I'm about to get my third wind. Crazy Bob on the On-Q Broadcast Network. This is Chris Austin with the break. Jason McPhearson up 3-2. All right, I'm raising my glasses up for the band. Here comes Chris Austin with the break.
1, 2, 3.
Well, he certainly moved some balls around. This is not a bad deal. I see April Blummer, Chris Austin's teammate out here, with a thumbs up. You are listening to the On-Q Broadcast Network. This is Crazy Bob. He's not going to make it, but he's trying. All right, Rita May. How's your 5-0 looking right now? Let's see. I'm not sure if that ball passes. Ezekiel Ellsworth says, hey, guys. If it passes, he almost has to take it now. This is the 8-ball Tri-State Championship. Chris is saying, I'm not going down without a fight. There's your bracket there, Rick Carlson. When you've got players of this ilk out on the table, if they've got a chance, they've got a chance. Everybody is out there for blood. Looks like he's going to come off the 7 balls a stopper. He got a little bit more spin than he wanted. I think he can slow roll that into the side if he wants to. If he slow rolls that to the side, then he'll have the 14 down on the left bottom hand corner of your screen. But All right, just got quiet in here. Crazy Bob's going to fill the air with some sound waves. The vocal cords of a Greek god. The looks of Adonis. Crazy Bob is in the house. All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right, let's see what he does. My guess is he rolls straight up. Woo! Oh, we've got the fiddler walking around the room. Oh, yeah, it brought me back into the land of the living there, Bobby. Oh, my Lord, I shook old Jim Beam's hand, and I'm back in the mix. I'm down for another round. That is one hell of a shot. Let's look at this shot again. I suppose he's going to go for the same pocket. No, he banks him. Well, that wasn't a shot. I suppose he's going to go for the same pocket. All right, let's look at this. This is the game-winning shot, folks. Chris Austin ties it up 2-2. This is the instant replay on the On-Cue Broadcast Network. Let's see it one more time. It just barely passes that 2-ball. Comes all the way down off the end rail and comes back up. Watch this shot. What a shot. All right, Jason McPhearson's back up. All right, he gets the 3-ball and the 1-ball in the same pocket. All right, the table looks like it's pretty open. This is going to be a real good opportunity for Jason to do some damage. Okay, the only trouble I see is this 11 ball. I guess he's thinking this ball passed. Oh, I think he's thinking it's passes, so we'll see. And pass it does, but he leaves himself hooked. 15 balls, got no home. Let's see what he can do with it. Oh, that's a real unfortunate leave. Chris's balls are spread out enough that it looks like it might have a really tough time playing safe. The only thing I can think of is come off the side of it, try to get back down on the bottom end of the table. But he's going to leave something. The band is rocking, Pete Loza. All right, what's he going to try? I think he's trying to carry him off the 5, maybe? Or is he kicking at this? That's what I said. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Little Joe. Was the original thought. He's going for a kick. He almost made it, but the wrong pocket. This opens up the table for Chris to get an opportunity to come back from 4-0 to get to the hill, from 3-0 to get to the hill first. What an opportunity. The door is wide open. Let's see if Chris can take advantage of the opportunity he's given. It's not where he wanted it, but I think he's going to have to make this 4. This is a battle of two great players. It is just fun to watch. And make it he does. But he leaves him. Ooh, he might have peeked out around there to get to the 7. It's hard to see. You just can't get a better matchup. Two top-notch players battling it out. Back and forth. All right, it's going to be coming into the 6 ball, so I think he's going to have the angle he wants for that. Do you think? Now he's got pretty much an easy out here for the measuring up where he wants to leave. And it's got a straight in shot on the 8-ball. That is going to put Chris Austin on the hill first after being down 3-0. There's a saying that I have when I'm playing and getting beat: you can't have a great comeback without being behind, and that's exactly what Chris Austin is proving. What a job by Chris Austin to battle back from the depths of depravity. Robert Clark says, how's it going, Panama City, Florida? Hey, Robert Clark. Evansville, Indiana here. All right, it's hard to announce to keep with the band. If they're playing, I got to go yell mode. But then if it's back down to quiet, I don't want to bother the pool players. So hang in there.
How many people have you guys about to do this song?
Little Joe tells it like it is. Chris Austin's tough customer.
You guys are loyal fans of ours, man. You guys come everywhere for the most part that we play. And without people like you guys, man, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. So very much appreciate you guys. Thank y'all very much.
And this is going to be a break dry situation. It's like the pool gods want this to go hill. Let's see what Jason McPhearson can do. All right, he chooses the solids, and I think that was the right choice. Let's see what he does. Scott Bosker, this is On Cue Billiards. We're based out of Evansville, Indiana. It's the southern tip. It looks like Indiana looks like a boot. Well, we're the toe. All right. I believe the 8-ball passes the 14. So the question is, getting shape on the 5-3 is the only real trouble here. So he's got to really figure out what to do and get the order and puzzle just right to make it work. I believe it does, Joe. All right, so he's probably going to stun off this 4 to get the 5 into the side. That was the path he was taking. Well, welcome to from Kalamazoo, Michigan. He's not going to stun. He's going to roll up, maybe use the ball as a... Man, that's risky because of that stop shot, or using that as a backstop might have put it in the way. It's hard to see. Man, he made it tight. It makes it a lot harder to tell now. Ooh, he leaves that a little bit off, so now he's got kind of a back cut, which he doesn't have a problem making, but it limits his options with the leave. Might also go back to the same well he just came from. Go up underneath the 8.
Y'all make some noise for Miss Priscilla one time. And also, do me a favor, make some noise for these wonderful dancers.
Just keep using that 14.
I've seen them like 3 times.
He hits the 8-ball. What a shot. What a shot by Jason McPhearson. That was one hell of an out by Jason McPhearson to tie it up hill. It doesn't get much better. The On Cue Broadcast Network. Chris Austin 4, Jason 4, race to 5, alternating break. Jason is back at the table. This is Crazy Bob. Well, there's action today here at the tournament. Got a $1,500 one pocket matchup. All right, this is the On-Cue Billiards 8-ball championship trophy. These two players are still in the mix for it. Brought to you by Custom Recreation. If it's fun, you make it. What?
Hey, Brian.
Just saying, go to the studio so you can do more if you want. That's what it's for, you know.
What? All right, Hill. Looks like Bobby Hardwick is the one that's looking the best. Kind of not, but it'll work. All right, all Chris could do is sit here and watch while Jason is at the table. Every ball has a natural home. He just has to figure it out. The 8-ball is the one that's the tough one. If he uses the 2-ball for a key ball, he's not going to have the 2-ball for a key ball after this shot. Well, if he gets a home ball, he definitely gets a home pocket for the 8, but I think he gets hooked by it, so he's going to have to probably go over for the 5. And he drains it, center pocket. Leaves himself perfect on the 3. So he just needs to come up table around the center pocket. He hits it hard. This might be dangerous. I think he's going to have room. Man, it's close. Yeah, he's got room.
He can throw it, no worst case.
You know they would, Roy Hall Jr. All right, this is for the match. Whoa, what a shot. All right, this is the shot that did it. Up underneath the 8. This is the shot that got him. Back to Hill right here. Just keep using that 14 instant replay. What a shot. Hits the 8 ball. What a shot. Nice job by Jason McPhearson. Let's watch it one more time. Just keep using that 14. He hits the 8 ball. What a shot. Up underneath the 8. All right, and this is the final shot. Just keep what a shot. What a shot. Nice job by Jason McPhearson. The 8 ball. What a shot. Up underneath the 8. Whoa, what a shot. All right, this is the On Cue Broadcast Network. Brought to you by